Hey guys, what's up? So today I've got a Wayne school bus sales brochure. I believe this is from like the mid to late 60s. So this one's pretty cool because A, I bought it from Nova Scotia, and B, it has a lot of plant photos inside of it. So that's really why I bought it, and I had never seen this particular version before. So if we open the front page, we are blessed with this beautiful Ford Wayne. And you can see that somebody was like, "Hey, daughter, do you want to go with me to work tomorrow so we can take pictures for this sales brochure on our buses?" And she was like, "Yeah, Dad." But anyways, it's got black fenders, so that's something that was kind of common back in the day. And personally, I think it looks really good. Got the four ways, got the body mounted signals, got some Waynes in the back. And look at that, the door handle for the rear door was in the center of the door. Isn't that weird? And then, you just got the standard Wayne body. And then we just have some literature up here, talking about the Wayne. So, next page, here she is again inside the bus. There's really not much. I mean, you see the seating and how it would have looked inside the bus. And you've got an example of seats. And there's just, I've read a little bit of this. It's just talking about how the seats, are built to be comfortable and how Wayne's roofs are made to be high enough so that no one's heads are hitting the roof, which is kind of funny because if you look at like a late model Wayne, like it's not built for tall people. But here you can see it goes up and then, to a curve versus going just straight up to the curve, So you've got a little bit of length right here. And I feel like that's why you have this broad side, so that way you have height in the bus. In the back, you can see some buses sitting behind it. On the next page, she's sitting on a chair in the forest reading a book. Yeah. Anyways, this is just talking about seating and heating, the heaters in the bus and stuff like that. And then if we go to the next page, we have windshield options. You could get a flat windshield like so, or more of a curved windshield, which is kind of like Ward bodies from the 80s and early 90s, but Wayne did it first. And if you look in the back of this picture, you've got a nice little Lodestar chassis. It's out of focus on purpose. That's how the book is. And then you have a diagram for windows. You've got a door or what the door looks like when it's closed. There she is in the driver's window. Look at that triangle stop sign. And then, like I said, you have the hat or the latch or the handle to open the door rather in the middle of the bus. You also have, I don't think that's a rub rail. I think that's just a black line. Yeah. But you have a black line painted around the back of the bus. I kind of like the way that looks. Got the four ways, stop on signal. And again, with all sales brochures, you have the steel grades on the bus. So you can see, how they're built and stuff like that. And there's just, pictures of the frame and stuff telling you about the frame. On the next page, you've got some really cool interior shots of buses being built. You've got a Wayne being painted. And as always, there's the process of how it gets painted. And as always, you've got the nice comparison of how Wayne builds their buses better than the others. Which, interesting enough, my Wayne does not have this style of drains. I don't know if they stopped doing it, but on mine, instead of having something that pops out at the bottom, there's actually a hole cut in this part of the rub rail, right where the shadow is next to my finger, and that's how the water drains out. And then it's showing you how you have easy access to the warning lights, so that way you wouldn't have to go on the outside to replace them. And then there's just more photos of features that the bus has and the bus itself being built. And again, more features. You got a window being put in. Wayne windows are actually, which I can't speak for these because I don't own an older one, but they're actually very easy to take in and out of the bus. So there's all of that. You can see there's a fan there, or, an access to the fans and stuff, battery box. sheeting can be removed easily. A window being put in, and just more literature telling you about these, features. Now this is where it gets cool, because look at that Lodestar. Isn't that beautiful? Got the black fenders, black grille. I mean, God, that is a beautiful bus. And you've just got more photos. This is a body being built of the plant, and there's a New York Wayne and a Wayne service van. Now this photo I love, because this body is being dropped onto the chassis. Got another Wayne Lodestar. My district had a bunch of those back in the day, and I just really like buses with black fenders. It just looks really good. And that might be the same Ford from earlier, I'm not sure. And you just have more photos. And then the last page, you've got the Transit. I don't know why it's not actual photos versus like a drawing type thing. But that's the Wayne RE. And there's the multi-function version. So yeah, that's pretty much it. On the back, you have this lovely bookmobile, which is a real, there's the inside of it, which was a real, bus that somebody ordered. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then this is the Canadian branch of Wayne Wells Corporation. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me what you think.